Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lucky here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best MP5 class setup in Modern Warfare after the new update 1.13, sorry. Anyway, this weapon is truly amazing. It's probably my favourite weapon in the game, and this class just makes this weapon insanely overpowered, so I do recommend you guys giving it a go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and chuck the class up on the screen in a few seconds, and after that, if you guys want to go ahead and click off the video, because I know a lot of people do that, as soon as they see the class setup, they do just click off the video, and that's completely okay if that's what you want to do, but I do recommend you guys watching the whole video, because after I show the class setup, I'm going to be talking about why these attachments are good, and I'm also going to be giving you guys a few tips and tricks on how you guys can use this weapon to absolutely dominate every single game. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck the class up on screen now. So first of all, you're going to want to go ahead and use this barrel here. This is the barrel that is going to make this weapon change completely. As you guys can see, it does a lot of pros. I'm going to talk about the benefits of using this attachment later on in the video. Next up though is the last stop you unlock, and then after that you also want to go ahead and use the stippled grip tape. I really do like the stippled grip tape because it allows this weapon to be that little bit faster when aiming down the sight, and as you guys already know if you've used the MP5 before, the aim down sight speed is already incredibly fast. Next up though is the 45 round magazines. Now this is completely up to you if you guys want to use these. You guys can use sleight of hand instead or something else instead, but personally I do love to have extra ammo with this weapon. The weapon itself already does aim in pretty quickly and reload fast as well, so these attachments are just going to make it super good. And as you can see as well, the Ranger foregrip as the last attachment, and then these are the perks I run. You can swap EOD out if you guys want to with let's say Scavenger or something like that. It is completely up to you. Anyway, now I have showed you guys the class. If you're going to click off the video now, please go ahead and drop a sub and a like before you do. It would be very much appreciated. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to talk about why this class is so good and why this weapon is probably the best weapon in the game at the moment. So, like I've already mentioned, this weapon has incredible ADS speed, and as you guys know, not many weapons on this game have a very fast ADS speed. A lot of them do take pretty longer to aim down sights, which is some of the reasons why some of the weapons aren't very good in this game. Now the MP5 is just completely different. The aim down sight speed is probably the fastest in the game, and as soon as you add the stippled grip tape on it as well and stuff like that, like the attachments I've showed you, it's going to make the aim down sight speed even quicker than normal, which is just going to make it super ridiculously fast. And that's probably the main reason I love this weapon, is because it's such a quick and fast weapon to use, and also it has incredible range on it. For an SMG, it is really good. It has next to zero recoil on the weapon, so you are of course going to be able to kill people at those long ranges with ease, and you're going to be able to land all of your shots on target with ease as well. Now, along with all of that, this also has a very fast fire rate, so you guys can be killing people super fast. So this is probably why it's my favourite weapon. It has a really fast aim down sight speed, a very good accuracy, basically no recoil, it reloads quickly, aim down sights is fast. It's just all round, it's just a very quick weapon, and that is the reason I love it so much, because as you guys probably know if you watch my videos, my game style or my play style is basically just rushing them as much as possible, getting as many kills as possible. I like to get in their faces, so this is the perfect weapon for you guys to use. Also, I have found that this is an absolutely incredible weapon to use on the smaller maps such as Shoot House or Shipment, and it's just super good. It's super dominating in these maps because, as you guys know, like I've already said a million times, it is a super fast weapon. Now, what I have found to go really well with this weapon as well is to go ahead and actually use Dead Silence. Now, if you guys don't know, Dead Silence is a perk in this game, or a special ability thingy. I can't remember what they're called. A field order, is it? I can't quite remember, but it's a special ability that makes you move faster in a lot quicker, and it is super fun when using the MP5, because you're not just going to be running around the map extremely quickly, you're going to be aiming in fast, shooting quickly, and killing people super fast. And every single time you do get a kill as well, the Dead Silence meter recharges and you can use it until it runs out, and it's just super fun. So I do recommend you guys giving Dead Silence a go if you're going to be using this class. Now, the next thing I love about this weapon is going to be the iron sight and how clean, how simple it is, and how easy it is to see through it. As you guys know, some of the weapons on this weapon have ridiculously ugly iron sights, and it's very hard to aim with them. But this weapon, as you guys can see whenever I aim in, the iron sights are very clean, they're very small, very simple, and they are just perfect for getting those easy kills, and your accuracy with these iron sights are going to be good. Another thing with a good iron sight is you're not going to have to waste an attachment on a reflex sight or something like that, because on a lot of weapons you do have to use a reflex sight, and that is just going to take up a slot where you could be putting a grip on or extended mags or something instead of a sight, which is one of the main reasons I love this weapon as well. Another reason I love this weapon is because of the attachments it has on it. Some of the attachments on this weapon are very good. I want to talk about one in specific, which is called the subsonic suppressor barrel. I can't quite remember the exact name, but you saw it earlier on in the video. I have it on this weapon and it's super good. It increases the movement speed, aim down sight speed. It reduces the tracers, or like it gives you no visible tracers when you're shooting your weapon. If you guys don't know what that means, basically when you shoot, if you watch closely, you can see where like my bullet stream is coming from, so that means enemies can see where you're obviously shooting from, and this will reveal your position. Also, it makes sure that when you kill an enemy, on the enemy's screen there will be no skull. So if you guys know, when your teammate dies on this weapon, you can see a little tiny skull that pops up on your screen, and basically it shows you where your teammates have died, and this will give away the enemy's position. But with this attachment, it gets rid of that, and you're basically just going to be super sneaky with this weapon, super fast and super accurate, and it's just overall one of the best weapons in the game. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.